Ladies, if you wear makeup on a daily basis or even frequently, you probably own a handful of products by now. And those products are probably scattered around your table or bathroom somewhere in visible sight. Well, let me tell you, there are actually tools out there and organizational tools that can help you with that. These makeup tools that I'm sharing with you are solutions to problems that I've had throughout the years when it came to my makeup routine. And I hope it's going to be beneficial to you as well and solutions to your problems as well, because we want to do our routine better, more efficient, and with less frustration. So here they are. I will link everything down below for you if you want to take a look and perhaps read more about it, read more reviews about it, and even why not gift, because holidays are coming soon. Add them to your wish list, and you know, you can always come back to them later. The first item that I recommend to you is a vanity table, and this is just a specifically built table to hold all your makeup and also has a mirror attached, so most of you are probably familiar with this. I still see and hear about a lot of women using the bathroom as their main place to hold the makeup and apply it. And well, it's not a bad thing, but to actually hold all your makeup in the bathroom, I don't think is the best solution, because that's where bacteria grows and that's the perfect dampness for them to evolve. And so everything from your makeup brushes, your powders, the actual liquid, foundation, and lipstick, everything will be damaged much quickly, and the shelf life will not be as long as if you would store your makeup in other places that are dry, such as the bedroom. So I definitely recommend using the bedroom for that. A couple of things to take a look at when purchasing a vanity table. Well, I prefer white. I just think everything should be nice and clean and bright looking, but that's up to you. Make sure that the side mirrors, well, are not there. That's what happened to me. I purchased one with side mirrors and I ended up taking them off because they were blocking the sunlight. When you're looking for a vanity online, make sure that you see pictures that have the drawers open and they're the right size to fit the products that you use. Eyeshadow palettes tend to be bigger and roomier. Also, the depth of the drawer counts. The surface needs to be, well, preferably with a glass top, but also make sure that the pictures that have drawers open have actual product in them so you can see how big they are. The next makeup tool that I want to share with you is this eyeshadow palette organizer, and I really wish I purchased this sooner, because not only it keeps all the palettes nicely organized, but they're visible and they're very easy to access. I can see them in the right order, take them in and out without having to stumble on them or leave them on my table. So far they were all usually stacked on the table and they were kind of a mess. They take up so much space because the eyeshadow palette and blushes, they are the biggest in terms of surface, right? How much surface they take up on your table. And well, they were my first priority to get rid of, to clear my table, because I want room for other smaller things that get lost. So this is a great option. They also have different sizes. So what I recommend you do first is take a look at your eyeshadow palettes, count how many you have, see if you need to get rid of a couple of them that are perhaps older. And then when you have your final number, go online and search for the number of inserts. Maybe you might need to buy 2 of them, depending how many you use. And perhaps you want to leave a couple, 1 or 2 empty for future purchases. You don't want them to be stacked up even further more than this. This is great. It's visible, it's easily in and out, and there's no work to it. I also like that this is clear, so that not only it's easy for me to see the actual brands in case they're different shades, but also it's not very obnoxious to the eye. It's not very obvious, so it kind of blends in with, keeping the look of all these products to a minimum. If you liked the video so far, click the like button, subscribe if you're new, and if you really want to, you can leave a comment. I love reading them. The next makeup tool that I recommend is very easy. It's this little beauty blender holder, and it looks so cute. It reminds me of a little champagne glass. And it's a great little holder for my sponge. And before, you know, they always need to be moist and wet, and then they're soaking, and you don't want to put it on your wood vanity table. So I used to put it on top of a piece of toilet paper, or clean toilet paper. I couldn't use tissue because, you know, tissues are too thin, and then it would just kind of get stuck to it. So the toilet paper was a better version because it was thicker, but I didn't like that. That was just, it would roll off, and it was just kind of, I don't know, not only hygienic, but I also want to say sometimes you put too much foundation on it, and perhaps you don't want it to roll all over the table. Perhaps you wanted to just put it standing up, and then you can just pick it back up and use it again. So this is a great little tool that I came across very recently, and I recommend you give it a try. The next makeup tool I want to share with you is actually an organizer as well, and it is for brushes. So let me give you a little bit of background on that. If you're like me, I've searched so many different options for brushes. How do I hold my makeup brushes in an effective way? Because, well, I kept using, I don't know, little cups or anything in shape of cups. The big fluffy brushes would be overpowering, so then I couldn't find my thin brushes. Then what ended up happening is buying 2 of those cup holders, or any type of, you know, cylinder type of holder, and then it would take up too much space, so that wouldn't solve the problem either. Then I knew that I needed something with a cover because of dust. My house has a lot of dust, and dust collects very quickly. If you pay attention on your nightstand, it takes hours. So that dust will go right onto your brushes, which, as is, they have a lot of makeup on, they need a lot of cleaning, right? So this is the solution that I found so far. It has these little pearl beads on the bottom. It has 3 compartments, and you can tell I organize them depending on the brush. This is not very organized right now, but I have my fluffy brushes over here, medium and thinner brush. They're spaced out just enough so that I can see and quickly grab each one and put it back. Quickness is very important to me because usually when I put on my makeup in the morning before work, you have to run around very, very fast. You don't have a lot of time, and I do prioritize makeup. I will not go to work without makeup on. So regardless if I have time or not, I'm late or not, I will put makeup on. So I need these brushes. At the minimum, I would use a handful of them, but I still need to reach them very quickly. This also, it has a cover. It's very easy. I don't have to screw and unscrew anything, and it's literally just one simple close. You can pick different color pearls if you want, but for me, everything being clear and white kind of gives me this feeling of simplicity, and it's not overpowering on my table. It's not taking up a lot of space. Well, it is if you look at the box, but I have nothing else to store on my table except this. This is very quick and easy, and from afar it doesn't really look like I have much on the table because it's clear, so it doesn't look bulky. So it's just, you know, one problem solved that I don't have to think about anymore. The next makeup tool I want to share with you has solved so many of my problems, and it's these rectangle cotton makeup removers. It's made out of 100% organic cotton, and these are unbleached. Unbleached sounds a bit new to me, right, as well, because I'm like, what do you mean unbleached? That means everything else is bleached? Yes. Cotton does not come as the pure white that you see in stores. That's the bleach version, and when I think about bleach, to me sounds chemically enhanced. So that's a whole different topic. So, but I prefer to use these, especially because these are only for my eyes. One of the big problems that I had with my eye makeup remover is that they have those little thin white threads that come loose from the actual cotton, and then they would get in my eye, and they are so difficult to remove because they're much thinner than the hair thread, and I would be so irritated through my eyes throughout the day, and to the point where I would go and drive for hours searching from store to store for the oval versions that have the margins sealed. They don't sell those very often, and so you want to get products that are not cheaply made because you want to protect your eye. I mean, at least I do. And then the skin around your eye area is much more sensitive. So I started searching on Amazon, and I came up with this This one has 180 pieces. I only use one per night. I use on one side on one eye and I turn it on the other side for the other eye. 180, that's literally 6 months. So one of these will last me 6 months. And they are very, very soft. And that's one of the things that I really enjoyed with a higher end product, is that I can tell on my eye it's not scratching, it's not hard, it's not exfoliating while removing makeup. So this is a product that I recommend so much, and I found it so incredibly useful that I definitely wanted to share it, and I wanted to put it in this video so that you can enjoy some of the benefits as well. The next tool is very quick and easy. It's this brush cleaner tool. It's very simple. I think most of us have this. If you don't have one, there are a lot of variations out there. This is the one that I have that I can just hang and while it dries. And I like the different shapes. It has shapes on both sides, so it's really like a glove. I just put my hand in there and it's ready to use. It has a lot of small bristles, and even the smallest brush can be cleaned. I just have to put it underwater a little bit and put a little bit of makeup remover. It's very easy to use. Even my children like using it to clean my brushes. Sometimes, yes, I have to rewash them after, but it's okay. It's all about having fun. I've seen other variations where they have suction cups on the other side and you put it on the bottom of the sink. I don't know about your sink, but mine is not the cleanest. So I would not put my makeup brush cleaner inside the sink and just let water run. Maybe I would need to disinfect my entire sink first. But this is much faster. I just don't have time to spend on this. So I'm glad if once a week I get to even clean them at all. So I just put it on, squirt a little bit of cleaner, makeup remover, and then just wash quickly. It's a very great tool. If you like this one, I link it down below. And of course, keep searching for other variations. If you like this video and content about tools and products that would help you, comment down below and let me know, because this is definitely something that I do on a regular basis. I always try to be more efficient with my time and get the best help that I can from tools that are already out there. The next makeup tools I want to share with you are brushes, makeup brushes. Well, these are not news, right? Everybody has them, but you know, I want to mention that you don't need so many. Depends on your level of artistry, I want to say. This is what I have that I use the most, and they are a great set that it's very affordable, and I like affordable things, especially when it comes to brushes. If you want to change them often or not, I probably use half of the set that you would normally get, and that's because there are only a handful of them that are very practical. So I would start with the basic 3, 4, or 5 brushes, and then learn about them, learn how to use them. There are plenty of tutorials for beginners out there. And this is if you are trying to master your look and using 4 or 5 different shades on your eye, which I probably do only in the weekends. More so now in the fall, because you know we're going into the winter. I'm going to start applying them more and more, but in the summer I only use 1 or 2. So you don't need that many, and look for special brushes that you know you have mastered, you know how to use. Have you noticed how strong your foundation is on your skin and how long it lasts? If you go to the makeup store and try on different shades on your hand, have you noticed how hard it is to take them off? Now imagine all those layers of makeup built up on your brushes, on your sponge, all the way to the middle, to the root of your bristles. It's pretty much impossible to clean. And you think you're cleaning it with your little glove and makeup remover, and you feel good about yourself like I did. And then I tried this. Oh my goodness, the amount of makeup it removed from my tools, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I've been putting on makeup and just trying to think that I'm cleaning it, but without really result, because I was maybe removing 20% of the makeup. So my conclusion for using this product is that I do use it, not on a daily basis, not even on a weekly basis, perhaps once a month, once every 2 months, and it does have great results. So if you've used it, or if you think about using it and you want to share those results with us, comment down below. I'd love to hear about it. The next makeup tool that I want to share with you, and that I think all women should have, is a magnifying mirror, but not just any mirror, the one that lights up around the edges. This is a game changer, and it has helped me improve my accuracy with applying the eyeliner so much. And the struggle is not there anymore. It also helps kind of form and shape the eye better, and the angles that you're using. So I notice this the most, how much I miss it when I'm traveling. And hotels don't have magnifying mirrors, and if they do, they don't have light around the edges. So what's really the point? Because I can't see anything in it. So yes, I recommend you try one out. And I also want to say that it helps with applying less and better makeup. Not only because of the obvious that, you know, you're seeing up close what you're doing, but everything looks bigger. So you think you're applying a lot of makeup, a lot of eyeliner or lip liner, but then you step back and you see, oh my goodness, that's not a lot. You actually applied less than you think you did. So overall, throughout the years, it has helped me get the look that I have now, which is really where I feel comfortable with. I can put more or less depending on how I feel, but I don't have the sense of just, you know, Hollywood glamour, layers and layers of cakey makeup on anymore. If you're interested in more tools, like fall tools, how to transition to fall, then you want to check out my next video. I'll see you there.